How fast is your industry changing? Do you feel as though everyone in your organization needs to be a leader, even if that means hundreds or even thousands of people? Do you feel like a new type of leader is needed for today's type of challenge? A leadership based on energy, engagement, purpose and positivity, not control and fear. Have you struggled with lasting change, going beyond the Monday morning syndrome? Have you found it difficult to scale change to large numbers, going beyond the chosen few? Well, Potentialife may just be your answer. Potentialife is the brainchild of two top leaders from two of the world's leading institutions, Ben-Shahar and Angus Ridgway, who came together to create Potentialife because they realized that to win in a radically different era, organizations need a radically different approach to leadership development. At Potentialife, we help you achieve your strategic objectives by enabling your colleagues to develop as leaders through a scalable process that delivers lasting behavioral change.
We decided to invest in the Inspiring Leadership Programme because we know that the way we lead our people has a material impact on the success of our business.
The emphasis on really doing what you are good at and trying to spend more time doing what you are good at is very powerful.
It's not about the theoretical, but it's about how do I actually change my leadership behavior.
I do want to reach my potential, like I totally want to reach it. But wanting to and having a process that helps you do it that's the difference.
The single best thing. It worked.
I've worked for the company over 30 years and I feel like I'm a brand new store manager again. I was going to retire this year, but I have delayed that now by another year because I want to see if what I believe I can change is actually going to work, and I'm quite excited about that.
So, let's explain how we do this. How do we deliver lasting change?
The program is structured around 3 10-week cycles. The unfreeze cycle, which is all about discovery and experimentation. The change cycle, which is all about making defining choices. And the refreeze cycle, which is all about ritualization so that the changes stick.
This isn't classroom, this isn't study. This is real-life change made in real-life context.
What does it mean to scale to large numbers?
Instead of limiting behavioral development to those in your organization who can afford access to expensive traditional leadership development resources, Potentialife, we've innovated so that everyone, not just the chosen few, can benefit. Our technology and data-driven approach means that behavioral development is accessible to large numbers in any organization. So instead of helping tens of people develop as leaders, with Potentialife, you can help hundreds or even thousands of people develop as leaders.
How does it work?
Log in every week for 1 hour into your private space on the Potentialife platform. And with video content and personal diagnostic data at hand, decide what new behaviors you want to try out in the week ahead. Over the course of the 3 10-week cycles, you progress from experimentation to deliberate practice and then on to ritualization of the new behaviors of choice.
Our proprietary smartphone app, the LifeMap app, allows you to log your day-to-day activities so you can see a granular picture of the day-to-day reality of your leadership profile. When and how often are you playing to your strengths? Or bored, engaged, or anxious, for example?
You're not alone with the technology platform though. Participants are part of a development cohort that makes for a very social experience. Whether it be frequent social touchpoints for sharing your experiences, ongoing technical or coaching support, or weekly email nudges, you feel very much part of a human and social development process.
What kind of leadership behaviors matter most?
Our world is changing fast. New technologies and globalization mean that almost every industry sector is faced with forces that will challenge even the most robust institutions. So what kind of behaviors distinguish the winning individuals in this new leadership in change world? Our research suggests that 5 themes explain most of the variance of the most successful and flourishing people.
Strengths. Most people think you progress in life by fixing your weaknesses, what you're not good at. This isn't just a little bit wrong, it's totally wrong. Research tells us that the most successful people and organizations spend more of their time playing to their strengths and passions, doing what they're good at and what they like doing. This is a true performance multiplier.
Health. Received wisdom tells us that stress is a bad thing, and it also makes us feel that working harder is often the only way to greater output. In fact, the opposite is often the case. Investing in our energy profile, whether by taking time for recovery or managing energy depleters, can have a dramatic impact on our productivity, output, creativity, and life experience. More energy also allows us to embrace stress positively.
Absorption. When was the last time you sat down for an hour to read a book without a single distraction? No phone, no Facebook, no email. Technology has hampered our ability to mindfully engage for any period of time. We spend our time hopping from one thing to the next. In reality, the time for reading about mindfulness has come and gone. Now we'd better just get on with it. The opportunity for personal productivity, better relationships, and overall life experience is enormous.
Relationships. The command and control era is behind us. These days we operate in networks with multiple stakeholders and rapid change. What distinguishes leaders is not their ability to manage and influence, but rather the positive energy they project as well as their authenticity. In other words, how true to themselves are they? We all have times when we're being more or less positive or authentic. The key is to progressively shift the balance so that we spend more of our time being our positive and authentic selves.
Purpose. What's your answer to the why question? That being, why are you going to work today? How do you answer? Had a great day when it all came together? Great. Had a, well, I'm just paying my rent kind of day? Not so good. How can we have more of the former? The answer lies less in waiting for those exceptional experiences that answer our why questions, and more in coming back to your day-to-day activities to find the meaning in them through reframing.
As a participant in the Potentialife program, you will work on all 5 of these themes, and through a structured process of experimentation, deliberate practice, and ritualization, take yourself closer to the kind of energized, positive, purposeful, and engaged profile that distinguishes the standout performers of our era.
Organising for impact.
At Potentialife, we're not just interested in individual change. We can help you achieve your strategic objectives through large-scale leadership transformation. So when we work with you, we offer 5 managed processes that maximizes your chances of achieving these strategic objectives.
We help you establish the narrative that creates a link between strategy and leadership, explaining why new leadership behaviors are required and how the program will enable this.
We help you craft an overall program architecture, choosing and sequencing colleague populations into cohorts to maximize impact within your change management context.
We manage the participant experience on a daily basis to ensure each person receives the help and support they need in order to be able to stay engaged and progress in the most impactful and seamless manner.
We report participant engagement and aggregate impact, both qualitative and quantitative, so you can see and measure the ROI as it happens.
We establish a joint project management with weekly check-ins to ensure a smooth process as well as specific issues such as IT compatibility.
It's through these 5 processes that we maximize your chances of achieving your strategic goals by setting your organization on fire with large numbers of energized, engaged, positive, and purposeful leaders.
Potentialife. Discover the power of your true potential at scale.